reel it in. I got the bag, tell a friend. She got some ass, bring it in. Bitch, I'm the new CNN, yeah.
Hey, it's your girl, ladies. Why did you drag the hay on like that? It's your girl Robin. We miss you guys. We're back. I don't know for how long, but we're back. We're not gonna ever get anything going. It's just y'all, we're extremely busy. And we always have so many plans and it never turns out. But anyway, so we some of our earlier followers remember that we had a segment called YouTube Happenings. So we're going to start making sure we do some of those videos along with other things that we have planned. Yes. So this video is a YouTube happening. Well, really not YouTube. It involves a YouTuber, but she's definitely stepped into the mainstream and as an artist now. So this is about Queen Naija and Lil Mo. So for those who don't know, Queen Naija was a YouTuber. She made a breakup song after her and her YouTube boyfriend, or husband, broke up. So anyway, she blew up. I love her music. And she was invited to be a part of the cypher at the Soul Train Awards. And Lil Mo, a veteran in the music game, decided to throw in commentary in reference to Queen's performance on the cypher. So it started there. Queen has a new boyfriend, and he had his comments about what Lil Mo said. Queen said what she said. It kind of just went kind of back and forth, and it died down because it just happened like what, a couple of months ago, maybe. I would say about a good month now. Yeah. So it had died down, but then Lil Mo went and did a Breakfast Club interview and reignited it, and we'll just go from there. So you watched the Breakfast Club interview, where she was asked about Lil Mo was asked a question about the situation with Queen and why she made the comments that she made. So we finally get a little bit of backstory as to why Lil Mo felt the need to comment on Queen's performance at the cypher. So there is a song, and I don't know, I forgot the name of the song. The song from Queen is Karma. That's her song. Okay. Song that Queen Naija made, which we said is called Karma. So apparently people feel like that song sampled music from John P. King, which is a gospel artist. One of his songs. Do you remember his song? Yeah. What's John P. King's song? I don't know, but I'm sure. It sounded like she sampled that one of his gospel songs. Well, he's right now suing her because he feels like she, of course, sampled his song without his permission. So they're in a lawsuit right now. Unbeknownst to us, all of a sudden, that's Lil Mo's cousin? Uncle? I don't know where it came from. But anyway, so she's like that. She's related to John P. King. However, she's related to him. So at that moment, she just felt the need, like she should just say something to him. To Queen or comment, which maybe at the time she made her comments about the cypher, she could have put that in there. We find out a whole month later, oh, this is why you. It was actually 2 months. 2 months. Oh wow! It was in November when this happened. Oh wow, that's even worse. So then you wait 2 months later, and then you get on the Breakfast Club, and then when you're asked why you did this, well, people don't know. That's my cousin, uncle, whoever he is suing her because of the song Karma, whatever. I guess my takes on it. Robin kind of referred to Lil Mo being a veteran. She's a veteran, but literally, I know of one full song Lil Mo has done, and that was Superwoman. Yeah. So
She was mainly the, you know, when an R&B person comes up, or when it's their time, they're featured on other people's songs. Like even Superwoman, that was a big song, but I personally know her more from being on
Fabulous.
Like Fabulous songs.
I like
and
that
then
song.
I liked she was on Missy's Hot Boys. She was sung the chorus, didn't she? That wasn't her?
That was, I don't know, it was Lil Mo.
Who was
That
that?
was the other one that Missy dealt
Nicole?
with. Yeah, Tweet.
No, that wasn't Tweet.
You keep talking. I swear that was Tweet.
I think that was Lil Mo, but that's one of my favorite Missy songs. So I think it is Lil Mo.
Because Lil Mo might be, hold on.
But there was somebody. It wasn't Tweet. I know that. It was either Lil Mo or I think what her name Nicole.
I don't know Nicole, but I just know her by Tweet.
No, Tweet is a different person.
Well, I don't know that.
Remember the I got what you want, got what you need. Can I get another shot? This time, that's that girl singer. That could have been.
Oh no, I don't.
Was it Lil Mo?
I don't know, probably. Hold on.
Why didn't you just say? Girl, y'all would not. This thing here, you would think she was like 80 years old.
Sorry.
But you could have just put.
My phone's freezing. Anyways, so while she's looking at that, I say this. Lil Mo has been, I don't know, it's like she's been coming for the younger generation for some reason.
Yeah,
And
that's
I don't
Lil
know.
Mo
I don't
in that
know
song.
if it's a thing. Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Okay. So she sung. Okay.
she was singing. the
So
chorus.
I mean, for her to make comments like that were very wrong, because then she liked the fact that, you know, Queen was pregnant and, you know, her diaphragm was being squished by the baby, so she didn't want to be there. However, you know, she had a bunch of kids, so she knows how it is to sing. I never knew you actually did singing gigs while you were pregnant with any of your 5 children. Let's start there. 4 or 5 kids, how many she got? But I have a problem with her making comments about Queen and then based off something. No, John.
That's not my issue. This is my issue. Why the whole commentary and everything about Lil Mo is completely debunked and canceled and all of that.
Not debunked.
Because yes, it is, because this is my thing. You went on such a tirade after you made a statement on Instagram about her singing originally about being helpful and this and that, and they didn't have to come at me like that with me giving constructive criticism.
Yeah.
And then it comes out that the reason you did it was to be shady. You literally went on a Breakfast Club and admitted the reason that you said what you said was because she did what she did to your uncle. In so many words, that's what you did.
Yeah.
That's what you did. So then ultimately you proved everybody right when they were commenting and attacking you for even saying what you said. That you were being a hater and you were being shady and there was nothing constructive about it. So that's my whole thing with Lil Mo, why I'm like, I don't respect that. And you know, we seem to come into this age where it's the veterans demanding respect from the upcoming artists, and you know, you need to respect this and that, but then you can't continuously disrespect these people coming up. Mm-hmm. You can't do that and then expect them to be like, oh, well, I'm gonna pay homage to you, even though you're just No, that's not how it works. That's the first thing. The second thing, if there's an issue going on with your uncle and Queen, it has nothing to do with you. Because I want to see this man go out and publicly claim you, this pastor. I bet it won't. So that to me, it completely made the whole original statement false, because it was not constructive. You were not coming from a good place, which was what I felt, what probably 95% of the people felt, was that it was not coming from a good place. And you just admitted it, and you just came out with it. It makes you look like a fraud. That you just came out with it and said, well, actually, she was doing this, and then all this other stuff she was saying about her team, and she's already got a reputation in the industry. Like, come on. This girl is too new to already have a reputation, and people still, and she's doing nothing but going higher and higher. Because somebody being that new and they already causing problems and hard to work with and this, that, and the third, she will be stopped immediately. Immediately. Because she's so new. I can see if this was something where she got years and years and years and years in the game, and then it came out, and it's kind of like hard to stop somebody who, you know, already has time invested.
Yeah.
But the fact that she's so new, it would be easy to stop her right where she's at.
Yeah.
It would be easy for people to be like, well, I ain't gonna work with her. She ain't nothing but a YouTuber. That's not the case, so I don't believe it. And, you know, and Lil Mo, she tried to say, you know, she holds a lot of weight in the game, even though people don't see it. A lot of people respect her opinion. Girl, I'm sorry, but the moment you got on Love and Hip Hop, it's far for me to believe that that's the case.
So you didn't lose it at R&B divas. You lost it when she got on Love and Hip Hop.
I just think Love and Hip Hop for me, especially somebody you know what? I think it depends on why you're being brought on the show.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like some people on Love and Hip Hop are brought on the show because they are at a status that is like, ooh, we're gonna watch them like they're a celebrity. They're really like Remy Ma.
Yeah.
I would say like she was brought on there. And it wasn't because something, I mean, I guess you could say needs to be revived, but I still think it was brought on to draw attention to the show.
Yeah.
You know, same thing with, like Trina and all them, like people who have a level of celebrity.
Yeah. That
it's kind of like they're brought on to kind of bring the show up. And then there's those people that get brought on the show because they need the money. They need to revive some shit.
Yeah.
So I just think that I can't see it being. And then if that's the case, if it was about her being so respected in the industry, she would be on there now. She not? Is she?
She's not.
Exactly.
I mean, you're going from reality show because you know she's on the seasons of Celebrity
Boot Camp, right?
Camp, Marriage Boot Camp.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
And that. So my whole thing, I think the original statement was to be shady.
Yeah.
I think what it is, it seems like it's cool now to cause drama, to try to have yourself talked about, and she achieved that. That's what I think it was about. I don't think it even had nothing to do with her uncle. I think it was the fact she picked and this is the thing too, that Cypher, there were not just Queen Cypher because there was multiple ones.
Okay.
There were people that did so bad. There were people who sung so bad, but they were of higher status. Like, I didn't like what Erykah Badu did. Like, there were a lot of people who I feel like did not sound their best.
Yeah.
So, why didn't you attack them? What, you didn't attack Erykah Badu? Why didn't you? Like, there's so many other people that you could have went at.
It's easy for Lil Mo to attack people who she knows she's not going to fight back. Queen didn't even say anything, even though Queen responded.
Yeah.
To me, she didn't savagely respond
No,
back
she
to
didn't.
her. Her man, he really kind of went in, but Queen didn't. So, if she would have said something about Erykah Badu would rip her.
That's what I'm saying. So, as much as people want to be like, oh, it was constructive and this, that, she could have attacked anybody.
No. It's not constructive.
It was not at all.
People were attacking her, then she came out. No, that was constructive criticism, this
No.
and that. But number one, just because you had 4 or 5 kids, who are you to just say about someone's about the diaphragm and this and that? You accuse her for being out of breath.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it. I didn't think she's out of breath. And if she didn't look like she didn't want to be there, the girl's performing 8, 9 months pregnant. Or 7 months pregnant at the time.
Exactly.
Of course she's going to be uncomfortable,
And
but she did her job.
Yeah, and they did say that she wasn't feeling good. That day. So that, I mean, I just think she's a trooper on that alone, that she performed when she wasn't feeling good.
Exactly.
I just think, I feel like she picked the person who at that time had the most shine, that had the most celebrity, because Kelly Price is an amazing singer. But where's Kelly Price? You would, even if Kelly Price did an awful job, you would have not attacked her because it would have not done anything for you.
Exactly.
It would have not had you on the Shade Room or wherever. So I just think the whole thing was fraudulent. I think there was a trick to it. It didn't work. It backfired. I guess in the sense of thinking people were going to be on her side, but it did probably achieve what she wanted it to achieve, was for her to be in the news and in the blogs and all of that, because that's what she wanted. She ain't been on Breakfast Club for nothing else but for them to talk about her comments to Queen. Yeah. So, like I said, it's ridiculous.
Who's her husband? What does he do?
He's a boxer. So let's get on that for a minute, because I've seen a lot of, reviews and stuff for people, and even the comments with people saying, "Oh, Clarence, he stayed jumping in her business. He stayed trying to fight her fights and this and that." And then other people like, "That's women business." I mean, and then they were saying, that is bitch made to be
bitch made?
Yeah, girl, to be. Do people say that? But for him to be jumping in her business and all of that, and it should be against the women, and even this whole thing of, your man should protect you, but not against women. This is my thing. And I would say this because I'm that type of person. I am a protector. Even if I'm not bigger than somebody, I'm a protector.
Of all
of my family. Men, women, children. So even though, like my brother, he doesn't need protecting. But I know my brother, just like my sister, and just like my husband. I'll use those three as an example. They're not going to aggressively attack you with words, I guess. I'm not going to say physical or anything like that, but they're not going to be the ones to kind of go back and forth and argue back and forth with you, or have little witty comments, or stuff like that, like quick off the dome type of stuff.
Yeah,
they're not those type of people. So when I feel like, and not only that, not those type of people, but they're nice, especially this one. She's so nice to people. So when I see someone who I know is attacking her because they know she's a nice person, they know she's not going to argue back, they know she's not going to go back and forth with you, or, whatever, I instinctively go right into attack mode. Like, you're not going to talk to her like that. You're not going to talk to my husband like that, because they're not going to argue back and forth with you. So if you think you're going to get in a shouting match, or you're going to make some comments about my man or my sister, and it's not. So if I see someone coming at them to try to engage in some type of witty battle for battle or argument, I'm going to say something. I am. That's just the way it is. That doesn't mean that they can't defend themselves. That doesn't mean that they're punks. That doesn't mean any of that. If they're not those type of people who are going to come at you like that with words, I'm going to say something. That's just what it is. My husband's the strongest person I know, but the minute I see, because he's reserved when it comes to having an ongoing battle with words with somebody, I know that he's not going to be that kind of person. I'm going to say something. You're not going to talk to him crazy.
So I don't think it's wrong for any man to defend their woman in a sense of when they feel like someone they love, and like I do feel like Queen is not a confrontational person.
That's what it is. That's what take out what you said. Because that's what people are getting caught up on, is it that a man's taking up for his woman. That's not what it is. It's a person taking up for someone who they know is not confrontational. That's what it is. That's all it is.
Exactly.
That's all it is. Just you said it a minute ago that everything Queen says wasn't no gut punch. It wasn't nothing, really horrific.
Yeah.
Against Lil Mo, but Clarence, he technically went in on her. Like, he was doing it might have been corny and whatever, but he was really the one kind of saying stuff to Lil Mo and to her dude or whatever. So I just think people need to take out this whole man-woman type of thing and be like, it is what it is. He was taking up for his woman, who he knows is not confrontational.
Let me say something about Clarence. That's his name. Clarence, you know good and goddamn well, when you made that first comment, you asked who is she, or who is that, and then you turn around and made the follow-up video a couple of days ago, about a week ago, to you thought that Lil Mo was Ashanti. Sir, you are not that old, or you're not that young.
Yeah, you're not that young.
You're not that dumb, young, old to know that a Lil Mo and Ashanti are totally two different people that don't look alike, that don't sound alike.
And I think that's what he was saying, was he thought that her songs were Ashanti songs. That's what he said. But then somebody said that on the radio, someone said the same thing, that they thought the songs were Ashanti and not Lil Mo.
I'm sorry. Don't disrespect Ashanti like that. Forget.
Why do people say that?
I don't know.
I don't disrespect Ashanti, because I don't think. I mean, I like Ashanti. I like her songs.
Oh, yeah, I love Ashanti too.
But I don't think Ashanti can sing better than Lil Mo. I think Lil Mo can sing better than Ashanti. What? Are you looking at me like you don't agree? You think that Ashanti can sing better than Lil Mo? You're kidding.
If Lil Mo can sing "I Will Always Love You" better than Ashanti can, because I always feel like to test someone's vocal range, if you can sing "I Will Always Love You" written by Dolly Parton, sung by Whitney Houston, then okay. I think Ashanti did a very pretty job of singing that. I have to hear Lil Mo sing it. The only thing I can hear Lil Mo saying is, "I really want to be with you, want to keep it real with you, I can't leave you alone. I love that song. Okay, it's in my head.
Yeah,
but I can't let you go. Or, yo, baby, I'm your superwoman, the kind of girl that what?
Oh god, you're getting crazy with it.
And I like the remix of it. I don't like the original Superwoman. I like the remix.
Yeah.
You don't want to look in the sky for a bird or a plane. God, I'm gonna go up there and rock that. I already told him to come.
And that's the thing, like there's some Lil Mo song. Well, the one song.
Okay, there
the
you go.
song she's featured in that are in my playlist completely.
Which ones?
The ones she's featured on. Let's say I like Hot Boy. I like the song you just were singing. That's one of my favorite songs. So I just think Lil Mo, you definitely just please don't just hold your mouth. I hate when people have to try to talk about I'm respected in this industry and I'm this in this industry. Well, you know what? If you were really respected and all this other stuff in the industry, you'd have way more opportunities than what you have.
Yeah.
And you clearly don't have a lot of opportunities. And I'm not saying that to be, like I know all of what's going on, but just from what it looks like on your social media and what you got going on, it doesn't seem like anything's happening. I hope that changes. I wish the best for everybody. But you're definitely not going to get anywhere trying to attack somebody who had nothing, did nothing to you. And even this lawsuit that's going on with the uncle and queen, I'm sorry, I would be very shocked if he wins that lawsuit.
Because you played it.
I played it for you.
You played it for
and
me.
they are kind of the same melody. I can literally name 100 songs that have that same type of melody.
Yeah.
I don't see, that's like, so it's Soulja Boy and who else? Is he gonna sue
Drake?
Ariana?
Yeah.
Like it was the same. Like it's the same type of melody. So like I think artists do it all the time.
Yeah.
A lot of people were saying too, and I don't know if this is true. I probably should have looked it up, but that he been knew about this song because Karma's not a very new song. Like it came out kind of around the same time that Medicine came out. Mm-hmm. And there was nothing, no lawsuits, none of that in the works until the song blew up. Then you want to come back and sue the girl.
Yeah.
And I know they were making a comment about her disrespecting him. You don't disrespect the... Like, get out of here. I don't want to hear nothing about disrespecting no pastor because they do shady stuff just like regular people do.
That's what's wrong with the world.
Yeah, don't try to make it look like because he's a pastor that you can't make a comment towards him. She had every right to say what she wanted to say because he sure enough got in that pulpit and was talking about her to your congregation. Are you supposed to be talking about that in the church?
That's a man.
No,
that's the wrong world today.
you're not.
I mean, I'm putting the mindset, and that's what always happens when songs blow up. People, you hear a song that being sampled. Or you feel like it's some of your songs, you be like, okay, yeah, they sampled, but then when the song blows up, then you thinking about, okay, this song gonna make $1 million, I'm finna get a cut. That's like, to this day with Marvin Gaye's family, remember they sued Robin Thicke and Pharrell?
Well, that's different.
But Blurred Lines was out for a minute.
No, it was out for a minute, but they were silly for that. That was clear sampling at its finest. Like I said, I feel like there's such a difference in sampling someone's music and then using the same kind of cadence or melody.
Yeah.
It's totally different. For you to take somebody's vocals and their music and put it on your thing, then you're going to tweak it a little. No. So,
I'm shocked. Maybe they didn't know he had family and was still alive. That was crazy. But anyways, well, tell us what you think.
Yeah,
about the whole situation with the comments.
And another thing, tell us what you think. But people, if you're going to comment on something, like, try not to be unbiased. I mean, to be biased. Yeah. Like, I have been seeing a lot of comments and a lot of reviews. Like, you see a comment bashing, like in this situation, bashing Queen, and you go on a page and see they love her ex-husband. Or, you know, like,
Yeah.
okay, so you clearly just bashing her just to bash her. Like, you're not even like a neutral person in this situation.
Yeah.
So, like, if you already got a whole string of being biased, your opinion is null and void.
Null and
It
void.
really is. It doesn't hold no weight at that point. So, all right, guys, let us know what you think.
And any more YouTube happenings or just in general celebrity news
Or something you want us, something you want us to comment on or talk about,
please let us know
Let
so
us
we can
know.
do our research and we would do our next. What's it going to be? What YouTube happenings?
YouTube happening.
All right. We love you guys.
Bye.
Bye, loves.